What's up guys, it's Amelia. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a full face of samples. This is honestly one of my most favorite videos to film only because I always have so many samples that I never get around to trying. So yeah, if you guys want to see what full face of makeup I can create with all samples, then just keep watching. Now I did get most of these samples through either promotional codes or I also got them just because a lot of places like to give out free samples, and some of these products are actually from Ipsy, which is a subscription service box. However, they are sample size. Now I tried to like limit those because I wanted to do like a full face of free samples. I will mention which ones I did get from Ipsy, so just know that those I kind of paid for, but the rest are all free. Let's get started. Okay, first I want to prime my skin. Now I did try this out already, and this is the TATCHA the Silk Canvas. It is the Filter Finish Protective Primer. I have more primers that I still need to sample, but I wanted to try this out one more time because it's pretty rare for primers to not break me out, and so far this hasn't broken me out. But look at this little thing. Oh my gosh, it is just so silky. So I just do a little bit on my finger, and then I really just concentrate this kind of on my nose area, and then kind of right where like all my big pores are. I'm also gonna go up here just a smidgen, and that's it. That's like the main area I've been kind of testing this primer out, and so far I really like it. So I'm gonna just kind of like let this sit, let it do its thing, and we're gonna move on to brows, which I'm very excited but also super nervous about. I'm gonna be trying the DIPBROW pomade. Now I've had this sample for a really long time. The product still should be good, but I've been wanting to try this pomade from ANASTASIA for the longest time, and it gave me 4 shades. It gave me the shade dark brown, ebony, granite, and ash brown. I think I am gonna dip into this ash brown color, but I also kind of want to dip into dark brown color, so I'm gonna try with the lighter color first. I'm gonna try to use the little like thing they gave me. I just got a bunch on here. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna brush my brow out really quickly. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, this is actually like kind of nice. Ooh, oh wow. It got real dark real quick. I'm just gonna brush this out a little bit. Actually, I kind of like this shade though. I think this shade is pretty good. All right, I'm gonna do my other brow. Do any of you other makeup junkies just have like a full drawer of samples that you haven't tried? What do you typically do with those samples that you just can't get around to? Let me know in the comments below, because my drawer is still pretty full. It's mostly skincare. It takes a really long time for me to try skincare out. This is actually really nice. It was a lot easier to use than I thought. I feel like my brows are a little bushy looking, so I feel like I'm definitely gonna have to play around with that, maybe like get different brushes to like use that with, but honestly I really like this DIPBROW. Okay, moving on to the next product. I actually just got this in the mail the other day. I believe this is one of Charlotte Tilbury's new foundations. It's the Airbrush Flawless Foundation, and apparently it stays all day and all night. I'm really excited. I've never tried anything from Charlotte Tilbury. Oh my goodness, even like the cute little package is just everything. Now I was able to get it in the shade 3 Cool. I believe when I did the like match finder on Sephora.com, it recommended me for 3, I believe, neutral. So this is the closest I can get. So if it's not like an exact shade, I totally get it. Oh, it's actually a little runny. I didn't expect that at all. So I'm gonna first try going in with a brush, just kind of patting it out, and it says to kind of just blend outwards. What is that smell? It kind of has like a sweet watermelon smell. Ooh, so far it's going on really nicely. It has like a dewy finish. I will say close up, I feel like it's sinking into the pores on my nose just a little bit, and I feel like it's having a little bit of trouble going over my trouble spots. I'm just gonna kind of build this up here. I'm gonna take a sponge now, like dip a little bit into the foundation just so that the sponge doesn't pick up the foundation on my skin already. I'm just gonna kind of, ooh, that was a lot of foundation I put on. But I'm just gonna kind of press it into the skin, really buff it out, maybe build it up a little bit as well. But yeah, definitely 1.5 pumps was a little too much. So a little bit goes such a long way with this foundation, which I always really appreciate, especially when you have more expensive bougie foundations like this. Yeah, it's not going over the very textured area of my skin very well. I don't think you can see it that well on camera, but in real life it's showing up like a little funny. Very beautiful though. I actually really like it. I like the smell. I would say it's a solid medium coverage, but honestly it's not bad. It's super pretty, super glowy. I feel like if your skin isn't super textured, you would love this foundation, because anywhere where my skin just like isn't textured, it just lays on really, really nicely. I got this little card right here a while back as well. This is the Naked Skin Urban Decay Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. I'm actually really excited. I'm gonna try it in the light shade. I definitely feel like I'd be like a fair neutral, which is one of their lightest shades, if not the lightest shade. But we're gonna try light because that's what I got. But we're gonna try it. Ooh, it's actually really light on my skin. I thought it'd be like a lot darker. It's definitely very warm. I feel like I'd go like a slightly cooler tone, but ooh, that's actually really pretty. I don't usually get a lot of Urban Decay, to be honest. My skin's actually looking really good. I'm like impressed. Speaking of Urban Decay, we have another cream product from them. It's the highlighting fluid by them. I got this a little while ago. It has literally all of the shades in here, which is awesome. I feel like I definitely want to try this like Aura shade right here. It looks so beautiful. I'm only gonna open up a little bit because I feel like I'm not gonna need a lot of this, so maybe like that much. I'm just gonna take my finger. Ooh, that's so shiny. I'm just gonna place it right here, to add a little highlight, even though with this foundation you don't need it. I feel like this gives like a little bit of glow, but like nothing too insane. I'm also gonna put some down the center of my nose as well. Okay, so now that I have all of the cream products on, I'm going to move on to powder. Now, I've already tried this sample out before, but it's the only powder that I've recently got as this little sample promotional code thing. It is the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder, and I have it in the shade Translucent Light. Now, from what I remember, I do like this. I love how this little sample has a cap, because even though it's just a sample, like, that is so handy. And then you put it in like this little tin, then dip your big sponge into it. And we're just gonna set the skin all over with this. Yeah, when I tried this powder out the first time, I really, really liked it. A lot of people swear by this powder, and I can totally see why. As far as I know, this actually does not break my skin out. I love how even though I'm accidentally like going over my brows, like my brows are not losing color, which is so nice. Okay, moving on to bronzer. I'm gonna be using Take Home the Bronze Bronzer. Now, I did get this in my Ipsy. This is actually one of my favorite bronzers ever. It's so nice. It doesn't have any like orangeness to it. I love how slow this bronzer builds up, so it's a lot harder to like mess it up. I'm gonna have to purchase the full size once I'm out of the sample, but so far this has lasted me a really, really long time. I'm actually really liking that highlight fluid right here. You can still definitely see it through the powder. I'm gonna be using Tarte's Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blushes. Now, I can't decide if I want to do the shade Party, which I did, I believe, get this one for like a birthday present. They gave like a little Tarte set for a birthday option on Sephora.com. And then there's the shade Feisty, which honestly I'm kind of feeling today. So I think we're gonna dip into the shade Feisty. Gosh, this shade is gorgeous. I love Tarte's blushes so incredibly much. They're just so beautiful. You know, after all that blush, I think I'm gonna go back into the bronzer just to like deepen it up. Now I wanna move on to the lip because I'm not really sure how I wanna do my eyes yet. So we're just gonna be applying this Buxom Hot Toddy liquid lipstick. And I don't think I've ever tried a Buxom liquid lipstick before. I have their lip liner, which I really love, but not their lipstick. Oh my gosh, this is literally the same shade as my lips. Oh, that's pretty. That's like a lip gloss. Wait, is this a liquid lipstick? Oh, it's a lip cream. I only picked out one eyeshadow. I did also get this in my Ipsy box. This is a sample from the Moods palette from Laura Sanchez. I know a lot of you guys were so sad that I did not get my Moods palette because they claimed they were sold out on it, even though I could still technically purchase it with my Ipsy points, which makes no sense. But I'm just gonna leave it alone. It wasn't meant to be. It's fine. But I absolutely love the eyeshadow formula of this. I honestly don't remember the shade of this, and I'm not seeing the shade name on here, but it's like this gorgeous brown color. I'm just gonna kind of use this in the outer corners of my eye and just kind of work with it that way. I don't want to go like too crazy with the eyes. I believe I'm going to take a little bit of the highlighting fluid from the Urban Decay that we tried earlier and just place a little bit of that kind of in the center just to bring some light to the eyelid. I also have a eyeliner, which I believe I've tried one of these out before, and I I'm not a big fan, but we're gonna give it another go. So this is the Marc Jacobs Highliner. It's a matte gel eye crayon, and this is in the shade 41 Earthquake. It's like a brownish shade, which will definitely go with my eye look. Whoa. Oh, it's so like weird. I don't really like eye crayons per se, but we're gonna give it a try. You never know. I feel like this is more for like tight lining your eyes though, you know? Maybe if I warm it up a little bit on the back of my hand, because it's like really stiff right now. How do you get this to work? Because it's like smearing. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it is like really smearing. Like I've heard of this product before and I've heard people really like it, but I just don't get it. And I'm gonna try to tight line my eye really quick to see if that works, but okay, it's like not even doing anything. Okay, it's really not doing that much for tight lining either. If you have and love the Marc Jacobs Highliner, please let me know because I can never figure out how they work. The last thing I have left is this Laura Mercier mascara. I've never heard of this before, but it is the Caviar Volume Panoramic mascara. So fancy, and it is in the shade Glossy Black. Okay, ooh, it's like a really fun twisted brush. Okay, I'm just gonna apply this straight to the lash. Ooh, oh my goodness. It is so lengthening. This is definitely the side with the mascara, and this is the side without the mascara. Holy moly, this is a gorgeous mascara. Oh my gosh, how come I've never heard of this mascara before? It like makes your lashes look like fluffy, not clumpy whatsoever, super lengthening. I'm gonna try to put another coat on just to like really amp it up to see if that works. Wow. That's all I have to say is wow. Right, I'm just gonna touch up my brows a little bit. I feel like I kind of went all over them. So this is the look I was able to create with all of the samples that I got, either from Ipsy or Sephora, or who else knows where I got these samples, to be honest. I think it's such a gorgeous, just natural look. I think my favorite products of this are definitely the Laura Mercier mascara and also the Urban Decay Naked Skin Highlighting Fluid, as well as the ANASTASIA Dip Brow. Definitely like my top favorites out of all of the products I tried today. Yeah, I definitely am gonna consider picking all of those up because they're gorgeous. Like I can't. So this is the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up. It really does help support my channel. And question of the day, how many of you guys have like a full drawer or box or just a bunch of samples of makeup or skincare that you still need to try? Please let me know, I'm not alone. Also, if you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Emelia. If you guys want to see more beauty tutorials and reviews and just fun videos like this, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button that is right down below. And don't forget to hit the little notification bell that is right next to the subscribe button. This way you guys will get notified every Tuesday and Friday when I upload a brand new video. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you next time.